Welcome everyone to this month's Astrocolorscope. My name's Elizabeth Harper. My website is sealedwithlove.com. So as usual, I will pick three crystals from my crystal bag for each zodiac sign. I'll throw them into a circle of houses, and then I'll interpret the crystals, the colors and the houses and anything else that wants to come up for your particular sign. I'll also take a bead from my bead bag for an extra influence of color, just to throw that in as an influence for your month ahead. Then we'll select a card from the Voyager deck, and these cards are collages of different images. So what I'll ask you to do is to take a look at that card and see which image most attracts you, and then ask you to intuit what that image means for you, so it's something a little bit more personal. So before we get started, remember to subscribe to my love letter. Grab your free color kit at bit.ly/color kit. Then you can find out your true colors. And of course, you can find lots of jewelry and crystals in my store.sealedwithlove.com. This necklace is one of them. And this bracelet that's actually a mala necklace is in there too. These are the third eye, so they're chakra pieces. So let me just share with you a little about what's going on in the heavens this month. Just a little bit. There's a lot happening, and I've written an article on my blog, so you can check that out at Astrocolor March 2015. So that's bit.ly Astrocolor March 2015. So we have the end of a cycle this month, which is Uranus-Pluto square. Uranus in Aries and Pluto in Capricorn, and it's been years that this cycle has been going on. They've been connecting together, and they've connected 7 times together. This is the 7th time. It's the finish of it. So Uranus and Pluto are the planets of transformation and awakening. So I look at these from the color perspective. So I think of Uranus as turquoise and Pluto as violet, and it's a square aspect. And you know, squares they can be at loggerheads, so it's almost like it's trying to put you in a box, but you don't want to be in a box, not in this particular aspect. And squares to me can often be a red energy. So we have turquoise, red and violet. Violet is that transformation, it's change. It's also bruising as well. So it says that you've been through a lot of change, a lot of things have manifested in your life, and not all of them good. That's the bruising energy. So with Uranus, with the turquoise, that's communication, it's creativity. It's a new energy that comes between the heart and the throat. The heart is green, the throat is blue. Those two colors together make turquoise. So then it's opening something new up in your heart. So that transformation in the Pluto and the opening something new up in the Uranus with square and red, it's like, it's been a difficult time. But the red energy is awakening. It's the root chakra. So now, because it's the last time these aspects are coming together so closely, now it's time to shoot off into the atmosphere, into your life. Something wonderful is going to happen, and it's happening on the 16th of March. It's not going to be the same for everybody, but there's a sense of a new door opening up, and it's time to walk through that new door. And you can let go of those bruises from your past. You can wake up with that Uranus energy, and you can move into something much more spiritual, much more connected with your soul purpose with that Pluto energy as well. There's so much happening in the heavens this month, so that's why I chose to write a blog about it. So remember to go to my blog, check out that article at bit.ly/Astrocolor March 2015. Okay, so let's get started on your star sign with your crystals. Okay, Taurus. So for you, you have a clear quartz that's gone into your first house. So I feel that this is saying that you've been clearing the way, you're ready to start again. You have cleansed your energy through all your chakras, etc. You know, if that's your belief as well, it might not be your thing. So this is a sense of you are clearing the way. And there's almost a feeling with this that people are going to start seeing what you are capable of. So it's like you are revealing something to them, a new project, a new ability, a new skill, a new gift, that kind of thing, even a new language, the way that you speak, the way that you wear your clothes, the way you present yourself. It's all going to be new with this kind of energy, and it's like it's being amplified. You know, quartz amplifies things. So if you want to start a new project, then it's going to be big. If you want to have a new wardrobe, you're not just going to have one outfit. It looks like you're going to have lots of outfits. So there's a sense with this of you're going to be larger than life over this next month, and people are going to notice you as well. So this went into your first house, remember that. Then in your fifth house, we have this red jasper. So red jasper gives you courage to speak up. It's in your fifth house, which is, you know, there's an aspect of communication in your fifth house. It's because 5 to me is the number of Mercury. So there is a communication energy here. There is the courage to speak up, the courage to say who you are and what you're doing. So it could be that you're sharing something that is new, that you've kind of kept to yourself out of the way, and now you're bringing it in so that people can then say what they think of it. So this courage to speak up. This is also grounding. So there is a sense of you being more in this present moment. And with red jasper, it helps your kundalini to rise. So there's excitement that's coming in with this. And you know, the fifth house is about your friends. There's a work energy that comes in there, but it's really about your creativity as well. It's a Leo house, so it's very creative. It has a leadership energy that's there. So it feels like you are becoming more powerful. You're really empowered, and you're comfortable with that as well, especially with this red energy. You're letting go of being a victim with these colors as well. So then the final color is this lavender obsidian that went into your 7th house. First house and 7th house are opposite each other. So this is you clearing things out of the way and also being clear about who you are and what you want. And then you get this 7th house where it has that clarity in it, but there's a lot of lilac strands within this obsidian. Obsidian is a stone of protection. But it's glass, essentially. It's like a glass energy, a crystal energy that has come up from the earth through this fire, and then it's hit the earth and it's cooled down. And you know, you could say that for a lot of crystals. But then there's this clarity that's in there, and at the same time it's kind of fuzzy as well. So for me, this is saying that there has been a passion, there's been something that has been coming to the surface. You were so clear about it, you were so kind of, this is what I want, and it's about relationships. And then there's a fuzziness that comes in with this lilac lavender energy. And I feel that, you know, with lavender, it can be about fantasy and about your mind going off into another world. So I feel as if you've been fantasizing about who you are and who you can be with in relationship to someone or something. And it's almost like this 5th house jasper is trying to bring you back to earth again. So there's a sense that there may be over this month, you know, a little bit of a struggle with staying in this present moment. It's almost like you have to connect to people that are physical people, your friends, to keep you grounded. Otherwise you might tend to go off into some kind of la-la land. But at the same time, there's this new energy that's coming through, and you are revealing something that is of yourself and from yourself to people as well. You just have to be careful to stay on track and stay grounded and not to go off into a fantasy world. The bead that came up for you is this indigo blue. So this is about the third eye and about vision. So with all of these stones, it's saying that there is a need to have a clear vision of what you want, where you want to go, how you want your life to look over this next month. This is a very intuitive energy. So feel that your intuition is very strong as well. Your vision is very strong too. So you might find yourself finding things that you thought you'd lost, and now they're straight in front of your eyes. It's almost like your eyes are changing, your vision is changing, your perception is changing. And the card that comes up for you is time, space. In the regular tarot, this is the Last Judgment. Take a look at that and see what you are most attracted to. Then ask yourself, what does that mean? What does that mean? So when I look at this card, I see the bubble. I see this this bubble that is coming up through the subconscious into the conscious mind. It's a rainbow bubble, and it's a thought. And I see the yellow like the sun, and then there's this pink and blue that's almost like the eclipse. So I feel that the 20th, and this is the number 20 card, that the 20th, that eclipse, the new moon, the equinox, all of it together is going to be very important for you. So watch out for that. And it's about thoughts coming up to the surface. So this can be things that you're getting rid of, but it can also be a fabulous idea that is coming to the surface for you. And especially with this pink and yellow, it's awakening, it's waking you up, and it's like a rebirth, which is wonderful. It's also very fertile, so watch out. Okay, that's it for this month's Astrocolorscope. Hope you've enjoyed it. Do please share it with your friends. Leave me a comment below if the messages resonated or if anything else came up for you. Remember to check my store for the goodies, store.sealedwithlove.com. Also, grab your free color kit at bit.ly/color kit. And remember that I will be sharing more about the month's astrological influences on my website, on my blog, and that's at bit.ly/astrocolormarch 2015. Lots of coloricious blessings. See you next month. Bye.